Kunja Bihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Yashoda Nandana Vraja Jana Ranjana. Yashoda Nandana Vraja Jana Ranjana. Jamuna Tira Vanachari. Jamuna Tira Vanachari. Jai Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Yashoda Nandana Vraja Jana Ranjana. Yashoda Nandana Vraja Jana Ranjana. Jamuna Tira Vanachari. Jamuna Tira Vanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Jai Om Vishnupat Paramahamsa Parivrajaka Acharya Ashtottara Shri Srimad Abhaya Charanavinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. Jai Om Vishnupat Paramahamsa Parivrajaka Acharya Ashtottara Shri Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Goswami Thakur Srila Prabhupada Ki. Ananta Koti Vaishnavinda Ki Jai. Rama Acharya Shahaidas Thakur Ki Jai. प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गौ गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंद राधा कुंद गिरि गोवर्धन की जय श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय नवदीप मायापुर धाम की जय जगन्नाथपुरी की जय गंगा मई की जय जमुना मई की जय भक्ति देवी की जय तुलसी देवी की जय समवेता भक्तवृंद की जय taking over the world with Sri Prabhupada's transcendental book distribution की जय all glories to assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. All glories to Sri Prabhupada. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna. Srimati Bhakti Vikasa Swami. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So thank you all for coming. We're very happy to see you here. So today is a special day for us. It's disappearance day of one of our very great saint in our line. His name is Sri Abhiram Das Thakur. And just speak a little bit about him. He was a great devotee, a great devotee of God, specifically Nityananda Prabhu. And he was empowered by the mad love of God. But usually when people get absorbed in the love of God, they sometimes exhibit various symptoms which may be considered unusual or eccentric by the common audience. But he was a great person, great personality, and he possessed so much love. He appeared in, I'll just read something here. Actually, before I read, I'd like to chant a few prayers. Om Agyanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupakadam Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Utafadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsya Shri Rupam Sagajatam Sagana Raghunathan Vatam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakan Vatam Shah He Krishna Karna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vandavaneshwari Rishabhanu Sate Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripasandubhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vikasa Swaminiti Namine Vrajajana Rasa Vedi Prachita Shri Jaya Shri Sahaparikara Gaurang Rankita Swanta Bhumihi Bhuna Vidita Tirtha Stoma Kirter Vitai Bhuvi Jayati Vikaso Bhakti Purvo Yatindraha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyati Deshatarine Vagisha Yasivadane Lakshmi Yasachivakshisi Yasya Hridaye Samvitam Nrsimhamaham Bhaje Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukam Karti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim Yat Kripat Maham Mande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram Yasya Devi Para Bhaktir Yata Devi Tada Guru Tasyaite Katita Hyata Prakashante Mahatmanaha. So like I was saying, so he was always greatly intoxicated with love of God, and he was a very vigorous and powerful preacher. He would engage in the orders of Lord Nityananda, and he took many people out of the atheistic conception of life, and he established them into this pure love of Godhead, in this line which is given by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he had this whip known as Jai Mangal. Okay, and did you all go there? Yeah, when you all went to. So he had this whip, and the name of this whip is called Jai Mangal. And anyone he whipped that, with anyone who he whipped with that whip, Jai Mangal, they would get immediately love of God, immediately, And he, anytime he would offer obeisances to any deity which is not a Vishnu Murti or like a fake Shalagram Srila, which is still popular these days, they would immediately break. And in his previous appearance, he was a person known as Sridham in Krishna's pastimes. And Sridham, Balaram, Krishna, they're all really good friends. So one day what happens is, they're all going and playing around Govardhan Hill, and then Sridham falls asleep. He takes a nap, and he's an eternal associate of Krishna, so he takes a nap for about 5,000 years or something like that. And then Nityananda Prabhu, he goes on parikram and he meets Sridham, and he says, Sridham wakes up and he says, hey Sridham, it's me, it's Dauji, it's Balaram. And then Sridham is like, what? I remember Balaram was way taller than this. You're not Balaram. He said, no, I came back. You slept for 5,000 years. You slept for 5,000 years. We came back. Now Kanaya, Krishna, is performing his pastimes and delivering all the fallen souls. And we need you to, come and, help in these pastimes. He said, see, I'll only believe that you're Balaram if you can beat me in a race around Govardhan Hill. So without saying anything, he sets off and he starts sprinting around Govardhan Hill. And then Nityananda Prabhu was behind, and Sridham is ahead of him. And then they're coming close, and then they're coming close to the finish line, and Nityananda Prabhu wins the race. Haribo. Okay? So he wins the race, and he's like, all right, you must be Balaram. So then what Nityananda Prabhu does is he touches his head and pulls him down and makes him Kali Yuga size, because usually Dwapar Yuga size is bigger. So he makes him like that, and then, he helps establish Lord Chaitanya Sankirtan movement. He's an eternal associate of Nityananda Prabhu, and so much can be said about him, but we'd like to go to the Bhagavad Gita class. So could I please have a Bhagavad Gita? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So we're reading from Bhagavad Gita chapter 7, text number 10. Okay. Bijam. So I want to pull it up. Yeah. Bijam Mam Sarvam Bhutanam Vidhi Partha Sanatanam Buddhi Buddhi Matam Asmi Tejaham Tejasvinam Aham Bijam Mam Sarvabhutanam Vidhi Partha Sanatanam Buddhir Buddhimatam Asmi Tejasvinamaham Bijam Mam Sarvabhutanam Vidhi Partha Sanatanam Buddhir Buddhimatam Asmi Tejasvinamaham Bijam Mam Sarvabhutanam Vidhi Partha Sanatanam Buddhir Buddhimatam Asmi Tejasvinamaham. Please repeat. This is the right verse, right? Vishnu? Okay. Yeah, please. Partha Sanatanam Buddhir Buddhimatam Asmi Tejasvinamaham Bijam Mam Sarvabhutanam Vidhi Partha Sanatanam Bijam Mam Sarvabhutanam Vidhi Partha Sanatanam Buddhir Buddhimatam Asmi Tejasvinamaham Bijam Mam Sarvabhutanam Vidhi Partha Sanatanam Buddhir Buddhimatam Asmi Tejasvinamaham. Adijis, please. Bijam Mam Sarvabhutanam Vidhi Partha Sanatanam Buddhir Buddhimatam Asmi Tejasvinamaham Bijam Mam Sarvabhutanam Sanatanam Buddhi Buddhimatam Asmi Tejasvinam Bijam, the seed, Mam, me, Sarvabhutanam, of all living entities. Vidhi, try to understand. Partha, O son of Pratha. Sanatanam, original, eternal. Buddhi, intelligence. Buddhimatam, of the intelligent. Asmi, I am. Tejaha, prowess. Tejasvinam, of the powerful. Aham, I am. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. O son of Pratha, know that I am the original seed of all existences, the intelligence of the intelligent and the prowess of all powerful men. Purport. Bija means seed. Krishna is the seed of everything. There are various living entities, movable and inert, birds, beasts, men, and many other living creatures. Are moving living entities, trees and plants. However, are inert, they cannot move, but only stand. Every living entity is contained within the scope of 8.4 million species of life. Some of them are moving and some of them are inert. In all cases, however, the seed of their life is Krishna. As stated in the Vedic literatures, Brahman, or the Supreme Absolute Truth, is that from which everything is emanating. Krishna is Para-Brahman, the Supreme Spirit. Brahman is impersonal and Para-Brahman is personal. Impersonal Brahman is situated in the personal aspect. Impersonal Brahman is situated in the personal aspect that is stated in the Bhagavad Gita. Therefore, originally, Krishna is the source of everything, and he is the root. As the root of the tree maintains the whole tree, Krishna, being the original root of all things, maintains everything in this material manifestation. This is also confirmed in the Vedic literatures, Katha Upanishad 2.2.30. Nitya Nityanam Chaitanya Chetananam Eko Bahunam Yoga Vidadhati Kaman. He is the prime eternal among all eternals. He is the supreme living entity of all living entities, and he alone is maintaining all life. One cannot do anything without intelligence, and Krishna also says that he is the root of all intelligence. Unless a person is intelligent, he cannot understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. Om Agyanati Mirandhasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmrit. Oh, I did that. Chakshurmritam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Okay. To use. Good habit. Right, good habit. So here we're reading in the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 7, text number 10, how Krishna is the seed of all existence. So Krishna is supporting everything. Krishna is a seed-giving father. Krishna says in another place in the Bhagavad Gita, I am the seed-giving father. Pitahamasya jagato. And Krishna is the seed-giving father, and not only the seed-giving father, Mata Data Pitamaha, that he is also the mother. Mata Data Pita. Vedyam Pavitram Omkara Riksamaya Jayavacha. So Krishna is giving the seed. Krishna is giving life. And no matter how many living entities are there, Krishna is the seed. He is what Prabhupada said. He is the remote cause. He's a cause of all causes. There may be so many immediate causes. Prabhupada would give this example many times, that if a train is going, if a train is pulling a few carts, and you're all the way in the last cart, then you may think that the cart in front of you is actually what's pulling the cart. But then there's a cart in front of that. The cart in front of that, all the way till the cart where there's the engine. And we were seeing that the other day when we were going from here to Colorado, we saw that there was such a big train, it had 6 engines, and they were pulling all this. So Krishna is the remote cause. Krishna is the cause of all causes. So Krishna is the cause of life. Krishna is the seed-giving father of all living entities. And mother is very important, but without the seed-giving father, there is no question of life. So similarly, Krishna over here, he's saying that he is also the seed-giving father of all living entities, not just man, not just woman, not just babies, but everyone. Krishna is the seed-giving father of everything. Everywhere that you see life, Krishna is the seed-giving father. Everything happens under his divine supervision. So that's the point that we are seeing over here. That even if you look at it from a completely basic point of view, we can see this, that Krishna is, that anything that you see, there's a seed-giving father. And from that seed-giving father comes life. And from that life, the mother is there, and the mother gives birth to the child. So if it happens on the microscopic level, then why can it not happen on the macroscopic level? So the material nature is here. She's present here. But then by the glance of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the glance becomes Shambhu. And then all living entities are impregnated into this material world, in the womb of Mother Nature. And from that, all different bodies, all different prototypes, 8.4 million different prototypes are present, and they're all present in the prototype. And then, according to the karma of the living entity, they are planted into the womb of material nature. That we can see Prabhupada writing here. As stated in Vedic literature, Brahman, of the Supreme Absolute Truth, is that from which everything is emanating. So Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Aham sarvasya prabhavo mata sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samamvita. That Krishna is the source of all existence. Everything is coming from Krishna. Many people think, wow, I got this inspiration. I am the cause of this inspiration. Raw energy is coming from me. So many, I got this idea. But the minute someone thinks like that, even when they say, I got this idea, where did you get it from? So many people say, I got this idea. But where did the idea come from? I got this inspiration. Where did the inspiration come from? They didn't say, I gave birth to the inspiration. No, I got this inspiration. Where did you get it from? You had to take it from somewhere. It was not there before, and all of a sudden it came to you. So you didn't have it before, but you have it now, and after some time you won't have it. So where is the question of us being the source? Where is that? Where is the question? Anyone you see, any artist, they try to tap into the creative energy of the Supreme Lord. They try to tap in. And then some people, depending upon the modes of material nature they're in, they try to tap into the creative energy to the Supreme Personality of Godhead by different things. For example, when someone is in the mode of passion or ignorance, they may take shelter of intoxication. And by taking shelter of intoxication, then they come up with a great song or a great, whatever, great piece of art. And unfortunately, when if we were to listen to that and we were to get inspired, we are also getting inspired by the mode of nature, the mindset of that person while they were getting that inspiration. When someone is more in the mode of goodness, then usually what they do is they know that actually they are getting this knowledge from some other source, and they try to tap, like for example, so many people, they, especially in Vedic culture, they perform what is known as sadhana. They perform a particular kind of practice. And when they perform that particular kind of practice, worshipping a demigod or something like this, then they are also given a particular kind of inspiration, particular kind of knowledge, and all this and all that. So this goes on. We've seen this so many places, so many people are inspired to do all this. But Krishna is the source of all inspiration. There may be many, many intelligent people. There may be many intelligent people, but Krishna is the source of their intelligence. Krishna is the source of their intelligence. That, a person may be very expert in doing physics, but then they can't even boil a pot of rice, or like they can't boil water and put grains in it to get rice from it. They don't even know how to do that. Probably they don't know how to make a chapati. They know how to make so many simple things. So someone may be very intelligent in one sphere, but they may be very stupid in another sphere. They may not know. They may not know how to do basic things, which, like, for example, any housewife in India, she knows how to make chapatis and whatever, curries and all these things. But a great intelligent person may not know this. He may not know this. A person may be specializing in a particular thing. For example, my sister was very much into cooking, so she would see all this, cooking, TV shows, and there's some guy, Ram, say something like this. He has Lord Rama's name in his name, so that's good for him. So, he took some people to, he was training them up, and they were doing really good in a particular kind of cuisine. But then when they someone hired him and his team to cook for their Indian wedding, and when they cooked, they completely flopped out. And they couldn't even make raita and all these things. I don't know how it's made, but they couldn't make some basic things which anyone would know how to make. Why? Because their intelligence that they got from Krishna is specifically given to them but it only works in a certain atmosphere. Well, it didn't work in another atmosphere. Why? Because their karma was limited. When you have limited karma, you have limited things that you can obtain. And when you can obtain these things, when you can obtain all these things according to your limited karma, then the minute you put in a different field, then again that intelligence is not there. For some people, someone may be very good at playing a stringed instrument, but then they may not be very good at playing percussion. How is this possible? How is it? Someone may keep a beat, but you may be a virtuoso in playing the piano, but you may not be a virtuoso in playing the guitar. Why not? Why not? But Krishna is a virtuoso in every instrument. Krishna is a virtuoso in every kind of art. There's 64 arts, and Krishna is a master of all these arts. Krishna learned these 64 arts in no time, a matter of a few days or something like this. Krishna and Balaram, they learned these few arts. They didn't learn it. They just performed the pastimes of being the students of the spiritual master Sandipani Muni. And Krishna is a master of all these arts. So we can see that the only person who's completely self-sufficient is Krishna. He's the only person who's self-sufficient. And we can see, Krishna is such an artist. Someone may be very expert at, looking at a nice scenic view and painting a nice mountain and painting sun and painting clouds and painting the waterfall and all these things. And they may be very expert at that. But how expert is Krishna, who actually made those mountains and made those clouds and made that sun and made the water? And at every moment, the beauty of that thing is increasing in different flavors. How amazing is Krishna, who made the person who made that painting? How amazing is he? When we see always that the creator is more valuable than the creation. That, okay, it's very nice that, okay, wow, amazing. I don't exactly know if Elon Musk made the Tesla car, but that he's given the credit for it. So, what's more valuable, a Tesla car or Elon Musk? Obviously Elon Musk, because he's the one who created. Even if you took Tesla away from him by his karma, he may create something else, because he has that potency. You see this even in the Srimad Bhagavatam, that Vamanadev arrests Bali Maharaj and tells him, you promised me 3 pieces of land. We were seeing that play, when we were taking prasadam, there's that play, the puppet plays. They're really nice, actually, it's very nice and devotional. Burijan Prabhu made these puppet plays, actually. And, it's like Dhruv Maharaj and Prahlad Maharaj, and, we saw Vamanadev, Bali Maharaj. It's nice. There's a few details that, some masala is added here and there, because that's a player allowed to do that. There, Vamanadev, he tells you promised me 3 paces of land, but you only gave me 2. Where should I put my third step? He said, I do not fear poverty, I do not fear death, I do not fear this, but what I fear is dishonor. So, my dear Lord, please place your 3rd step on my head, because the possessor is more valuable than the possession. So similarly, yes, yes, artists may create so many beautiful things. But then what about the artists who created all the things? That we can see so amazing, so amazing. We're driving through, and we've driven through almost like most of America. I think some parts we haven't gone yet, right? Like above New York, upstate New York. We're as far as Stuyvesant Falls, I guess. But we've driven a good bit. You can say East Coast to West Coast. We've driven the whole way. Anyway. But when we go, we see so many different beautiful creations of Krishna. Like this Garden of the Gods. Actually, there's a Garden of the Gods. We saw it in Colorado. We were dearly missing Naikatma Prabhu. You would have had a lot of content for your friends back at home. But there's so many beautiful mountains, so many beautiful scenes, and depending on what time of the day, like the sunshine, it's so amazing. It's so beautiful, actually. It's so beautiful, and it's only what we can perceive with our eyes. And there's so many more things which are present that we can't perceive with our eyes. So many things, there's there's so many colors, so many things that we cannot perceive with our eyes. But Krishna can perceive. Krishna can see so many things that we cannot hear. We cannot hear this. We cannot hear the below 20 hertz and about 20,000 hertz or something like. But there's animals, there's dogs. They can hear so many things. And then we can see there's so many musicians, and they may be very expert at hitting a few notes. But then in the Bhagavad, in the description of once Krishna and Balaram were playing together, and they started singing, and they hit all the musical notes at the same time. How amazing is that? That's so beautiful. Can we imagine? We can't even conceive of this. We can't conceive of this. Can you imagine music so beautiful? You bring all the best musicians of the world. But if they were to play music, does the river flow backwards? And do the stones start melting? And do the trees start walking? No. But when Krishna plays his flute, all moving entities become stunned, and all immoving living entities start to move. You see? Krishna is the source of all inspiration. Yes, I'm very strong, and then, you could do, whatever, how many ever burpees and how many ever push-ups and this, that, and the other thing. And then before someone lifts some weight, they do a big warm-up. They may do a warm-up session, and they may warm their body up, and then they may bench lift something. But we see a description of Krishna lifting Govardhan Hill. It doesn't say Krishna did a few push-ups and then lifted the Govardhan Hill. No. Krishna immediately lifted the Govardhan Hill. No problem for him. And then, he put it on his pinky on top of that. So Krishna is there. His strength is there. You may have the strength. Very nice. You may have beauty. Very nice. You may have all these things. Okay, good. But understand that all these things are temporary, and all of them are coming from Krishna. Krishna is the all-attractive person. So Krishna is so amazing. Krishna is so beautiful. Krishna is the source of everything desirable. Everything desirable, Krishna is the source. Krishna is the best dancer. Obviously, we see that painting. Krishna is dancing with his friends. They got some unique moves. I very rarely have we seen that kind of dancing. They got some unique moves. They dance. That it's very amazing. The dancing of Krishna and Balaram with the cowherd boys are very amazing. Gaurangira Nritya Nitya. The dancing of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is eternal. Sometimes Lord Chaitanya would be having a kirtan, so we were just chanting and dancing just now before the class. Were you all into it? Yes or yes? Yeah. Yes, okay. Y'all were into it. Now imagine they dance like that, or much better, much more ecstatic for 6 months. Continuous 6-month kirtan. Imagine, wow, I'm dude, I'm down, let's go. Fired up, that's amazing. They dance like that. There's some Mridanga player was telling me, apparently there's 3,000 ways of playing Dagi Te Te Take Dina. That second beat. There's 3,000 different ways of playing it. Yeah, that's crazy. I I can probably like play like 2 or like speculate 3 or something. And add a little whoop, make that 4, But, like, as far as I go, like, bro, just smack it, like. But I mean, them, like, they really go at it, They're just like 3,000 of just playing Dagate, and then like, God knows, like, God, what are the intricacies are there, like the expertise of the Manoharsha Kirtan established by Narottam Das Thakur and Srivas Thakur, had their own style. And like, there's so many ways of giving pleasure to the Supreme Lord. And when you have a 6-month Kirtan Mela, 6-month Kirtan, that's the real Kirtan Mela, not the sitting Kirtan Mela, but the dancing Kirtan Mela. There, I mean, depending on the time of the day, just imagine like during the morning time, the tunes would have, we can philosophically speculate, as we're allowed to do this, that, that the tunes in the morning were so different, Now we know how many, we can sing, 4 tunes in the morning program? 4. Mangalarti. This Mangalarti alone during the Brahma Muhurta, we can sing like 4 tunes, and then as the time would go on, there's like different, they definitely chanted 16 rounds the amount of Hare Krishnas they chanted, right? But, the tunes would have been so different in the morning time, according to the rasa, and it was so pleasurable. Gaurangira Nritya Nitya. This is the dancing pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, very beautiful. Adhyapiha Kari Lila Gora Rai, Kono Kono Bhagyavan Deki Pai Pai. Then, right now, as we're speaking, the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya are going on. And those who are fortunate, they can see. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is sitting on his roof, and he's chanting japa with Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Panavananda Brahmachari, now Bhakti Pramod Puri Maharaj, and a couple of other devotees. And then he's saying, do you see? There's Lord Chaitanya with the Panchatattva, and all the devotees are entering into that place. There's going to be a big Chandradoya Mandir. There's going to be a huge thing. And then Bhaktivinoda Thakur could see. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur could see. Pranavananda Prabhu, Bhakti Pramod Puri Maharaj could see. And then the others could not see. When Lord Chaitanya is dancing, when the Rath Yatra is going on, there's 7 different groups. And 7 different groups have like their main dancers and their main singers. And then Pratapa Rudra Maharaj, he was able to see Lord Chaitanya in every different circle. And only very few, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, couple of others could see, and then Adhyapiha Karelila, Goralai, Kono Kono Bhagyavan Deki Pai Pai. By the mercy, then you can see the dancing of Lord Chaitanya. You see the dancing of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So whatever amazing intelligence, whenever we see something beautiful, there's very good advice for brahmacharis. And then, yes, there are many, many beautiful girls. There may be many beautiful girls walking around. But imagine if they, who are like just a part and parcel of Krishna, have that temporary beauty only when they're young. But imagine how beautiful Krishna is. If you were to take all the beauty that you could see in this world, and if you were to combine all that beauty, let's just say, if somehow we could take all the beauty from every beautiful painting and every beautiful girl and every beautiful boy and every beautiful lake and mountain and trees and this and the other thing, beauty of all, and we were to somehow combine it, still the combination of all that beauty wouldn't even come close to a minute aspect of the beauty of Krishna. What to speak of the minute aspect of the beauty of Srimati Radharani? And what to speak of the beauty of Lord Chaitanya? So, intelligence is there, beauty is there, power is there. Yes, we may be very powerful. Right? Like there may be someone, a great warrior or something like this. But then, everyone knows, even one person, an ordinary warrior who fought in the battle of Kurukshetra, we're reading the Bhagavad Gita. One ordinary warrior, one Maharatha or one Ratha even, they could destroy all the armies that are present on this world right now by themselves. No problem. No sweat. So our power is limited. We may think, we're so powerful. But Krishna is the source of that power. What was that? Float like a butterfly, sing like a bee, Muhammad Ali, right? But then he got Parkinson's disease. Then he couldn't punch anyone. One shot punch, right? That's his signature move. He couldn't do it. What happened to his power? What happened to his strength? What happened to his fame? What happened to his beauty? Fortunately, the devotees were very kind upon him. Anytime he would go by, Shivaram Maharaj said, anytime you see Muhammad Ali walking by, like, hey champ, Hare Krishna. And then he would send his bodyguard, go give that guy $20. Get the books that he has. It's good to have homies like that, right? Muhammad Ali, we really need $80,000 right now. I go, hey champ, Hare Krishna, we need $80,000. Immediately. But it's nice. It's nice. Good fortune with it. But where is his strength now? Where is it? What happened? In one life, you can see how we are just the beauty, the intelligence, all this is temporary. It's temporary. Some person may know many shlokas at the time, the entire life, but at the time of death, they may forget the shlokas. That's why our whole process is that even if we are not able to remember Krishna, we want Krishna to remember us. That's the whole process. So we can see this, it's very nice, it's very amazing. And you can go to these old age homes, when you go to these old age homes, so I've been told, is that all these people have memories of, of their past, how they used to look, and all this and all that. Like, some like old lady, teeth falling off, wrinkled skin, shows you a picture of her, like, oh my God, I would have definitely had a crush on her if I saw her 80 years ago. But now she's like old, wrinkly, and what happened to her beauty? Where did it all go? But Krishna's beauty is ever increasing. Krishna's beauty is ever increasing. It's not, Krishna, every time you see Krishna, his beauty increases. Every time. Every time. That's the nature of something which is eternal. We're stuck in this temporary world, in this material world of, dualities. There's always so many things. Ichchadvesha samuttena. In this material world of dualities. So many dualities are there, this, that, and the other thing. So many things are there. But, it's not like that in the spiritual world. Huh? Sorry. Okay. It's not like that in the spiritual world. It's not like that at all. It's very amazing. And every song, every step is a dance. Every word is a song. And it just gets better and better and better over time. Just like this, every time we're in Kirtan, we think this is definitely the best Kirtan ever, bro. It's the best Kirtan ever. It's the best Kirtan ever. It always is like that. Every Maha Mantra we chant can be the best mantra we ever chanted if we were to give full attention to it. If we were to chant offenselessly, every Maha Mantra you chant is where it's at. It's where it's at. Every time we read Prabhupada's books, it's where it's at. It only gets better. It only gets better. That's the nature of spiritual stuff. But material stuff is simply chewing the chewed. How many times have we quoted this verse? My God. Punav punah sharvita charvananam. There's no juice in material existence. There's no juice. But Krishna is a seed-giving father. Whatever inspiration you see, whatever you get, everything. Krishna is a seed-giving father. He maintains everything. He creates everything. He maintains everything. And when the time comes, he destroys everything also. He destroys everything also. That. Some people say, I don't believe in God. I'm not going to bow down to anyone. Okay, you'll bow down to God at the time of death. Mritya sarva harashaham. Krishna comes as a form of death. Krishna comes as a form of death. So then what can we do? What can we do if Krishna comes as a form of death? What can we do? We can't do anything. So Krishna comes, and therefore, those who are intelligent practice Krishna consciousness. Those who are intelligent practice Krishna consciousness. Those who are not intelligent do not practice Krishna consciousness. It takes a lot. One may say, I'm never as smart as Albert Einstein. But if you're chanting Hare Krishna, you're smarter than Albert Einstein. Why? Because you understood the essence of life. Understood the essence of your existence. And when you understand these things, then you'll be able to break free from the cycle of birth and death. You can do many mental gymnastics, in the limited time that we're alive. We can do so many mental gymnastics. We could do this, that, we could speculate this way, turn the Sanskrit around, write many equations, do this, do that. But then at the time of death, what will your word jugglery do for you? What will your equations do for you at the time of death? If Einstein said, no, I know E is equal to MC squared. Will death stop? Oh, wow, he knows his formula. Stop. It's okay. We can't kill this guy. No. He took him down when he had to go down. But Prabhupada said Albert Einstein read Bhagavad Gita. It's in the lecture. I heard it. I didn't say it. Prabhupada saying it. Prabhupada said it. I heard it in a lecture long ago. Maybe I can pull it up actually right now. But Albert Einstein read Bhagavad Gita. Smart guy reading Bhagavad Gita. So you should surrender to Krishna. The whole aspect of intelligence is ultimately you can be very, very intelligent in so many ways, shapes, and forms. You can be so intelligent that you could run a nation. You could run do so many things, run a huge corporation. You could be very intelligent and make so much money. You can do this, you can do this, you can do that, you can do that. But if you're not surrendering to Krishna, then it's all a useless waste of time. Prabhupada would always say, there is all your material qualifications, great musician, great artist, great businessman, great politician, great this, great lawyer, great this, great that. They're all big zeros. They're all big zeros. Because ultimately, all these things cannot save you at the time of death. But if you add the Krishna one, then all those zeros have value. It could be 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, 1 million, 10 million, 100 million, 1 billion, like that, so many. 10 billion, 100 billion, like this. It goes on and on and on and on. You may have some, but if you're not utilizing it in the service of Krishna, then it's a waste of time. You're simply very intelligently. Some people do it in an unintelligent way. Some people do it in an intelligent way. But very intelligently, you entangle yourself more in this material world. Entangling yourself more in the meshes of material existence. I'm very intelligently, drowning in this quicksand, I figured out a very intelligent way of drowning in the ocean of material existence. What's the use of all these Vidya kule ki kori betar. What is all your, education and, Vidya kule, your great family, all this stuff, what is it going to do for you at the time of death? Vidya kule ki kori betar. Ahankare mata hoya nitai pada pasharia asatyere satya kori mani. Out of a great sense of false ego, ahankare mata hoya nitai pada pasharia. We give up the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda, who Abhiram Das Thakur is a great devotee of. We give up his lotus feet. And asatyere satya kori mani. We think something false to be true. Think something false to be true. And because we're thinking something false to be true, we are stuck in this world of material existence. We're stuck in this illusion. We have bad hope that, hey, somehow the other, I'm not going to be affected by the three pangs of the miseries of the threefold miseries of this material world. Somehow the other, I'm going to escape the problems which arise from my mind and my body. Somehow the other, I'm going to escape from the problems which arise from other living entities. Somehow the other, I'm going to escape from problems which arise from natural disasters. Somehow I'm going to make, no one has ever made it out, but I'm going to make it out. This is known as Durashraya, Durasha. Nate viduyusvartakatem he Vishnum, Durashraya, he Bahirartamanina, Anda yatande rupakiyamana, se pichatantam urudhamni badhya. That people do not know that the ultimate goal of life is Vishnu. They do not know the goal of life is Vishnu. Therefore, Durashraya, they have bad hope. So much bad hope is out there. Every billboard that you see, every advertisement that you see, every phone call that you get, every text message that you get is full of bad. It's very hopeful, but it's full of bad hope, unrealistic hope. If I were to have the desire that, matter of fact, I don't really know how to swim, but I'm going to be the best swimmer. I'm going to go and outswim everyone in the Olympics. Is that good hope? No? Why not? What do you mean? Just kidding. I can't swim for the death of me. I could make it out, I guess. But nowhere, I definitely can't make it to the Olympics. And then what to speak of win a gold medal, right? I couldn't do it, But then if I had friends who were like, what, bro, you can definitely do it, man. You can definitely do it. And are they my good friends or bad friends? Bad friends. Are they giving me good hope or bad hope? Bad hope. But still, but still we think, actually, bro, don't worry, bro. Don't worry. We're going to be happy at this party, bro. Every party is horrible, but this party, we're going to have a good time. Matter of fact, man, we go to someone's funeral, the guy was such a great guy. I really want to know God and all this and all that. And next thing you know, you go, smoke your joint or drink your alcohol and forget all about it right there. What happened to your renunciation? What happened to your knowledge? What happened to your eagerness? Someone like, oh, man, that's just life, man. That's just how life is, man. That's not how life is. That's how death is, actually. That's the mentality of a dying man. The mentality of someone who is bound, he's doomed into illusion. In the intelligence of someone who is completely under the sway of their mind. So, it's all bad hope. It's all bad hope out there. But there is good hope. See, the bad hope is like this. You see, yes, spiritual life is difficult. We have to rise before 4 a.m. every day. We have to, actually, it's not really difficult, but some may consider it difficult. Rise before 4 a.m., have a big party, right? When you wake up, we dance like this and dance like this, Gaurati is always, right? I guess that's the fan favorite here. Gaurati, anyone who misses Gaurati in Christian life is really ruining the human form of life. Seriously. Go, we got that's definitely there, right? So go, we have then we chant Hare Krishna, then like we refrain from, meat eating, illicit sex, intoxication, and gambling. And then, we have to go through the rigors of getting rid of our unwanted desires in our heart and all this and all that. And it may seem hard, but the truth is, Prabhupada said, spiritual life may be hard, but material life is impossible. Because no one attains the desired goal in material life. Where is there that person who's attained their desired goal in material life? Material life is impossible. What happiness is there? There is no happiness in material life. It's temporary, it's fleeting. Oh, I'm so happy when my kids are with me. But then your kids are going to go to school. And then when your kids go to school, your whole day you're spending thinking about your kids. And your kids come back. Then again they go to school. Again they come back. And then, unfortunately, sometimes, this is not sometimes, it's more often than not. So sometimes your kids may go to school and there may be a school shooter. And he may shoot down your kid. Sad but true. I hate to say it, but it's true. Then, so many things may go on, wow, I really, this guy is a source of my happiness. He may go in a car, meet with an accident. You never know. This is in material world. Padam yadu padam natesham. There is danger at every step in this material world. There's danger at every step. Oh, no, this happened. No. Whatever thing you may have, for example, my spiritual master, so once he was, they were in, Germany or someplace. They were going to distribute books. And they drove by and they thought, okay, tomorrow we're going to be distributing books in this mall, in this shopping mall. It looks great. We're going to be distributing books here. And the next day they came, the shopping mall was not there. Because someone bombed the whole mall and the mall disappeared. The mall was not there anymore. Can you imagine? That's crazy. The mall was not there. What to speak of distributing books? The spot is not there anymore. And these things happen in the material world. These things happen in the material world, it's not, these guys are just like pessimists, But look at the lives of the people in Israel and Palestine. Look at the lives of the people in Russia and Ukraine. There's always war going on. And there are more wars going on which we don't know about. Maybe because, whatever. I don't want to say all those things, but, whatever. But there's so many wars which are going on which we don't know about. We have no idea about. We have no clue. That's the nature of this material world. If we try to find happiness, but then bad hope. Like, don't worry, everything's going to be fine. How is everything going to be fine? Please tell me. How is everything going to be fine? So we have to always, many people say, you should never put all your investments in one place. Put one investment here, another investment there, another investment here, another investment there. But all the investments you're putting are all going to go bankrupt, no doubt. Why? Because all the investments we're putting in the body. If I told you, hey, look, listen, I'm starting a company. I need you to invest all your life savings in this company. And, it's going to go bankrupt in the next 5 days. Is that a good investment? It's a horrible investment. No way. But we're investing all our time, energy, attention, almost our entire life towards a body which is going to die anyway. Why not invest at least some portion of your time in the eternal, in the eternal realm? Why not? Why not do that? Why not invest some portion of your time for chanting this mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Why not invest a portion of your time in that? Why not invest a portion of your time in understanding the great transcendental knowledge? JJ, do you have a Bhagavatam yet? The whole set? The 18 volumes? What do you say? You lost a Bhagavatam? Look, it's time for you to get another one, young man. We can work out a plan for him. I call dibs, by the way. You have afterpay. But, the Mataji is here. Y'all can do your Bhagavatam sets here, too. So, there's all this knowledge is there. You should dive into this knowledge. Dive into spiritual life. Dive into knowledge. Dive into this knowledge. Come and associate with the devotees. The more you come, the more advancement you make. All you got to do is show up. If you simply showed up, more than 50% of the race is won. If you simply show up. Right? You may feel like really modded out, like, man, I really don't want to wake up, But then somehow or the other, if you made it to Mangalarti, you're going to be forced to dance. Then, all right, you're pumped up. I don't feel so sleepy. Let me chant. Then we start chanting. And then, again, some devotees are empowered to, again, fall asleep. while chanting japa. But then, like, if you're with other devotees, they're going to keep you up, like come and poke you. and then, we can hear another Bhagavatam class, we talk about Krishna. And then, we take prasadam. I mean, if we simply showed up, if we made it the most important aspect of our life, if no matter how, to whatever degree, to a high degree or to a low degree, if we made it a priority to simply show up, okay, every Tuesday at 6 o'clock, this is my place to be no matter what. That's amazing. That's actually the saving grace, actually. So that's intelligence. And one who's intelligent, they will invest their time, they'll invest their energy, and they'll invest all these things, in the eternal subject matters. You can come here. So, we can see there's all these things, they're eternal. And if we invest our time, energy, and all this, in eternal stuff, then we will be eternally rewarded, because it's actually an investment which will give you the best returns if you were to do so. Even from a material perspective, everyone needs a place to come, chill off, cool off, What better place to do it than like to come and join the dancing monks, right? Come and join the dancing monks. You can come and see, like, these monks are crazy, man. What the heck are these guys singing? I don't understand a word, but I want to dance. I want to, get into it. Never miss a chance to dance. Never miss a chance to dance. Whatever do. Never miss a chance to dance, You just get into it. You come into the association of devotees. Everyone is dancing. Just get into it. Like, one time of the week where we can all just come down and just, go crazy. We can all dance. No one's going to judge you. No one's going to say anything like that, So, we know. So it's a nice place to do it. It's a nice place to, come, let off some steam. This is our reward. Kirtan is our reward. Actually, those who come and participate in the kirtans, they're actually, especially here, right here in Christian life, they're actually getting the reward. They're getting the benefit of dancing with the devotees who are all going out there and performing the Sankirtan Yajna. Once we asked our spiritual master, Maharaj, so I think, Nick, you asked him, right? Or someone asked him in Croatia, you told us this, that what's the reward for distributing books? You asked him? Somebody asked him, what's the reward for going out distribute books? What do we get at the end of the day? What's the reward? Maharaj said, your reward is the kirtan. And boy, we get paid in full. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, we do. We get, like never miss a chance to dance, That's it. We're into it. We dance, like Gaurangir and Nitya. Chanting and dancing like madmen in Lord Chaitanya's army, It's very nice. I'm eagerly waiting for Mason to come back. The last day of slavery, forever. Yes, sir. Last day of school. Huh? Today? Online exams. He's finishing them all today. Tomorrow. Okay, in a few days, okay? Online. Within. So if Vishnu Prabhu says tomorrow, it's tomorrow, okay? It's tomorrow. So tomorrow is his day, Independence Day. Oh, Bhakti Mason. We're so happy, that's it, freedom. That's it. I remember the last day of school for me, man. Phew. I remember like it was yesterday. The best thing ever. So now, that's it. No more. You don't have to worry about all these things. Like I'm free. The video you all made. He's free. It's over. Got out of high school. We made it out. So we can make it out of the material world once and for all. Oof, dude, you can reach the point of no return. Wow. Free, for free. It's a gift from Lord Chaitanya, So it's there. It's available for everyone. And like, we should engage in this more and more. Engage in this, so that's why Prabhupada is saying, the last line of this purport, he's saying, here, let's see, that unless a person is intelligent, he cannot understand the personality of God, Hare Krishna. So where will we get the intelligence from? We get the intelligence from the lotus feet of the spiritual master. Divya Gyan Hriday Prakashito. We may be really stupid, which we are, at least I am. And we may not have any intelligence, which is true in my case. And, all these things are there. Yogyate vichare kichu nahi pai tomara karunasar. If we examine ourselves, we will find that we have no good qualities actually. Amar jivan sada pape nahi ko punya relash. Parere udvega jivati eko to. Parere udvega divaji eko to. No, that's right. Come on. Parere udvega jivati eko to. Nahi ko, you'll see. What's the next line? Let's find out. Hey, let's find out. What is it? Amar jivan sada pape nahi ko punya relash. Parere udvega diachi eko to. You'll see. It's in the same song, hey. No, I want to know the Bengali because like the honor is at stake here, man. The way you're reading, I don't think Tyrese can hear you. There you go. I'm forgetting the last line. Diyachi jive reklesh. And it was that, this is our life, Our life is like that. It's not such a good life. If we were to examine, ourselves, but everyone knows every saint has a past, every sinner has a future. So certainly we have a future. It's there, definitely. And anyone who's intelligent, so if we get Divya Gyan Hriday Prakashito, and then we can get more and more intelligence as the more and more we engage in the yajna. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Nityam yajna pratishtitaha. This is in the chapter 3 of the Bhagavad Gita. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Nityam yajna pratishtitaha. That simply by engaging in the yajna, you will get transcendental knowledge. This is amazing. It's amazing, actually. You can simply by engaging in sacrifice. Because what does sacrifice mean? The sacrifice comes, I'm trying to show off in front of you, right? Sacrifice comes from this word called sacrum facere, which means sacrum is something sacred, facere means to produce. So it produces, the sacredness of something. So sacrifice, sacrum facere. I was listening to this in Srihotra Maharaj's class. So you get purified. This sacrifice. When you go and perform this sacrifice, you become sacred. So when we perform this yajna, nityam yajna pratishtitaha, all intelligence, all knowledge, all strength, all life comes from that. That's why this yajna is a Sankirtan yajna. Prana chetan se hetu prachar. Only those who have life can preach. So this is very nice. This is very nice, and we are getting great encouragement in this regard. All of us here, and as promised, I should pull this up. I guess I can show this here. I am showing this. So so recently we had. So I was just reading my Guru Maharaj's replies here. Over here, I've written, this email, to my spiritual master. It's called Ebe Jash Gushuk Tribhuvan. What does that mean? May you be glorified in all the three worlds. Right? Dear and most dear and most venerable Yatindra, please accept my humble and respectful obeisances at the dust of your lotus feet. All glories to your holiness, all glories to Srila Prabhupada and his faithful followers. I'm writing to you on this most auspicious day where the world got to witness the power of your infallible words, the infallible words of the spiritual master. In the purport to 2.9.24, Srila Prabhupada writes, an easygoing life and attainment of perfection and transcendental realization cannot go together. The Lord is more clever than any living entity. Therefore, he wants to see how painstaking the devotee is in devotional service. The order is received from the Lord, either directly or through the bona fide spiritual master. And to execute that order, however painstaking, is a severe type of penance. One who follows the principle rigidly is sure to achieve success in attaining the Lord's mercy. So, dear Yatindra, you have performed the Herculean task of never deviating an inch from the instructions of Srila Prabhupada. And due to the potency of following your spiritual master, whatever you say comes to pass. In your lecture dated November 9, 2023, titled, The Influence of Narottam Das Thakur in Vrindavan, you predicted that soon I would be used as your instrument, receiving more than 5,000 books. So, for your transcendental pleasure, a new world record has been set, this time with all books being distributed all books being distributed. I think it should be 2 people, right? Vishnu Prabhu, come on. He was my editor, Mitravan. He was my editor. What can I say? 2 people from non-Hindu backgrounds. The score is as follows. New new all-time world record, all Western, all American. I kept the flag there, just to, all American truck for the all American record. So 2,543 small and medium books, 2,492 Maha big books, 3 Saptarishi says, 55 Srimad Bhagavatam says, 44 volume for a total of 5,035 books distributed by His Holiness Bhakti Vikas Swami Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for using me as an instrument. I'm completely fallen and useless, but somehow, just like Lord Balaram empowered a blade of grass to become a Brahmastra by the power of mantra, you too, being a representative of Balaram, simply repeated the words of Prabhupada and empowered a person more useless than a blade of grass like me. Without the help of Mahotsaha Prabhu, it would have been impossible. He assisted me in every way possible. The whole time I was distributing books, I was meditating on your lotus feet and praying to Krishna with the following prayer. Madjanmanaf palamidam madukaita bare madprataniya madanugraha esha eva tvad bhritya bhritya paricharaka bhritya bhritya bhrityasya bhritya iti mam smara lokanata. Translation is that the fruit of my life, madjanmanaf palamidam, my dear Lord, the killer of Madhu and Kaitaba, the fruit of my life, madjanmanaf palamidam, the fruit of my life, madjanmanaf palamidam, madhu kaitabare. The fruit of my life would be, if you kindly accept this one prayer. And what is the prayer? That if you please kindly accept me to be the servant of 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 your servant. I would consider the fruit of my life to be very successful. I'm sending Your Holiness a summary video of the day of for your transcendental pleasure. I'd like to humbly beg Your Holiness to watch this video. But what the better news is, what's the better news? There's something better than that. The better news than all of this is that I have a Kalki Prabhu who has practically fed me prasadam like my own mother since the time I got initiated. Distributed his first American Bhagavatam set. I'm attaching a picture of the last set I distributed and also of Kalki Prabhu's. Ami toma nitya das sai kori eto vash. Tumi bina anya gati nai. Tua darshana ahi garale jarolo dehi. Chira dina tapita jivan. Haha Prabhu koro dayo deho more padachay. E dhama loyalo sharan. Side note is that, I was listening to a lecture on this bhajan that I quoted here. And Maharaj said that some devotees, this the way this bhajan ends, it can also be haha rupa koro dayo deho more padachayo. Narottama loyalo sharan. But he said some devotees also sing haha Prabhu koro dayo deho more padachayo. E adhama loyalo sharan. This fallen soul takes shelter. So it is bona fide. Okay. Tamar Kukur Mahotsaha. So this is the picture with Mahotsaha Prabhu and my Guru Maharaj up there. And this is the organizer of the entire event with her dog. What a Bhagavatam. And then this is the most amazing. Yes, sir. The most beautiful. And then I don't know if this video is going to play. Let's see. No. Yes. No. Maybe. If without the audio, it's going to be useless. Can you hook it up, the audio? Is it going to play? No. Yes. I mean, what's the use? No, it's not going to play? Okay, if it's not going to play, it's not going to play. I could just...
Well, Krishna can do anything. What is we look?
Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. Where is that? I'm so bad with this stuff, man. Yeah. Wow, that's horrible. Dude. See, just see. It acts weird with videos. We don't have the direct connection with Maya Danava here. Okay. All right, if it's not going to play, it's not going to play. Okay. So, anyway, so then, I guess what everyone's looking, so what did he write back? You bored us with your email. So, let's see. So, over here, Maharaj had replied, okay, there you go. Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Jayata. Is that visible? Okay, visible now. Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Jayata. Dear Mahotsaha Prabhu, may Shri Prabhupada's blessings always be upon you. Mahan Mahan Abhinandanam, which means, Vishnu, how do we translate it? Like great, congratulations. Mahan Mahan Abhinandanam. What is next? Well, that's a big secret. Apart from your massive book distribution, it's encouraging that others are also coming up. My Vyas Puja offering to Shri Prabhupada, which will be published shortly before Janmashtami, several times repeats, Ebe Jaj Gushuk Tribhuvan. The perfect spiritual master. It is by Srila Prabhupada's mercy that we are all engaged in the Sankirtan mission, and it is he, crores of times more than me, who is to be glorified. Thank you for all that you're doing, and I look forward to seeing you soon. So yes, so it's coming soon. It's going to be another 6 days. And, I got a little something here. You know, not a little something, it's more than a little something. So we got a personal note from Gokul Chandra Prabhu here. So he says, this is a very amazing thing. Dear Mahotsaha Prabhu, please accept my humble obeisance. Gokul Chandra Prabhu is the temple president of ISKCON Salem, a god brother we all look up to and worship. All glory to Prabhupada. I would like to thank you for your letter and express gratitude of your outstanding service. By your book distribution, you are not, anyway. And then, he says in the end, all our eyes, which means their merciful glance, the merciful glance of Gokul Chandra Prabhu. All our eyes, prayers, and hopes are with you guys. Thank you all, Gokul Chandra Das. And P.S. This Brahmin thread over here is from the 158th anniversary of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Murti from Mayapur, given to our Guru Maharaj, who used it for 2 months. You can wash it or wear it, as Guru Maharaj told me, or worship it. Not by arati, just keep it in a respectful place. So if the devotees like, this could be passed around and given back to me. Okay? So if there's any questions or comments, we could take them now. Is there anything? Yes, JJ. I got you, man.
Okay, so I got 2 questions.
Hold on. We need a mic, man. We need to mic you up.
Okay.
Amplify.
I want to record this myself.
No mic. Okay, sorry. I don't know.
It is on. It's on. It's on. It ain't loud.
It's on, it's just quiet.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right, so my question is, what are some ways that people can better submit to God?
The best way is to, when someone says something nice about you, you like to okay, wow, okay, cool. Let me give that guy some attention. So same thing, Krishna also. When we chant his holy names and we glorify him and we read about him, that's a very nice way of submitting ourselves to God.
Okay. And my other question is, what are some of the great benefits of submitting to God?
Well, some of the great, we are having a seminar by His Grace Vishen Chitta Prabhu here in that regard. But the thing is that when you completely surrender yourself to him, he's actually someone worth surrendering to, because he can fulfill all your desires. He can, he can completely take care of your current desire and everything else in the middle, simply by the process of surrendering to him. Does that mean that, okay, I want $1 million, so is he going to give me $1 million and everything else that I want between like that? Whatever you need, not what you want. Enough for your need, not for your greed. And more than anything, is that he will free you from the pangs of material life, which are binding you. It's like, someone who may have a particular disease, may be attached to eating a particular kind of foodstuff. But, it's better if you listen to the doctor's advice and take the medicine, because by taking the medicine, you'll be cured of your disease altogether. So, another side effect is you're going to be cured of the disease of material existence. And most importantly, you're going to be getting the fruit of love of God. And, it's not like you get it at the end of your life. You can get it right now. You can get it you do the process of Krishna consciousness bliss. Otherwise, why do you keep coming back? It's blissful. The association of devotees is amazing. The prasadam is amazing. The kirtan is amazing. And there's some attraction there. And it's very nice. So, like that. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Anything else? Yes, Tarish. There's a mic right there. Yeah, it's coming. Wow, this guy's whispering in my ear.
So basically,
I can hear you. Okay.
So basically, I was in there's some temple in Madurai.
Can you speak into the mic, please?
So basically,
There
I
you
was
go.
in
Okay.
Madurai temple. I don't know the temple Madurai.
Madurai.
I don't know the temple name, but basically the story.
Speak into the mic, bro.
Basically, the story was Lord Vamana, when he like expanded himself and like he cracked the universe and some of the Ganges like float.
He cracked that spot.
Yeah. So some of the water that was like on his ankle bells fell on top of like this temple, and it's like an Olivar temple. So
Wow.
this is some of the water. So he was like going around with like
I mean,
Mahaprasadam.
you
So
can go on blessing devotees.
you
man.
can go
You
around
spray it
like
on my head, and you can spray it on everyone's head. Thank you so much.
you can
Right hand. Thank you very much. Okay.
You can drink it too, you know.
Yeah. It's okay. Not in public. Yeah. Anything else?
No, that's shit.
You can give it to Devayani Mataji or Anaya Mataji. You want? They can share it around. Yeah. Anything else? From the men's side? No? Okay. Mataji's, anything? Anything from the women's side? Okay. Awesome. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. What the heck? All right. How do I play it?
Just reading over 5,000 books a day, and not sponsorship on the street, hand to hand. The spiritual energy is actually looking at the translation. Past 4,500. It's coming.
Hare Krishna doing is the power of the infallible words of my spiritual master. We predicted this a few months ago and it actually happened. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare
Okay. Okay. That's the best part, the firework. Now that's the best part, personally. This is not so good, but anyway. So yeah, that's the nectar. Chai. Oh, Frederick. Okay, good to see you. Okay, looking good. Hey. All right. Anything else? Okay. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.